Good morning. Good morning. This is Friday, February 5th, 2021. Please excuse my sinuses and my allergies. So I wanted to get your reading out to you in reference to the first card of the day, meaning this is the energy for what you'll experience pretty much for today. I will be doing Saturday and Sundays readings in the mornings. We're not going to just do one for the whole weekend. I want to be a little bit more accurate with that, so I'm going to do it Saturday and Sunday and see how that works out. So, right now, this card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is what is indicated for today, or the energy for today. Now, as you see with the Wheel of Fortune, she is about to spin her own wheel. She's about to take a chance today. She's also, or he's also, about to find out what exactly is offered. With the Wheel of Fortune itself, uh, this goddess, so to speak, of fortune, so it does mean that blessings or money is coming in today. It's also the personification of luck in the Roman religion. But let me just say here that for this picture, this is about a lot of different aspects today that have to do with people's cultures, that have to do with people's backgrounds, that have to do with people's ethnicity. So be sure to respect not only yours, but others in every way, shape, and form. Bottom line is, we are all human beings. We all have different walks in life. We all come from so many different backgrounds, ones that we're not even aware of. So we can't be the pot to call the kettle black because we don't know everything about our ancestry as well. So this card is definitely talking today about being very respectful, about keeping things in the proper spectrum, meaning not allowing things to cross boundaries, not allowing judgment to be placed on yourself or anyone else. The next, let me see. The next thing about this card is, for a lot of you, there's going to be some maybe indecisions about something that comes across your desk today, or something that comes past you today, or something that gets presented to you today. Now, with this giant wheel that has three different figures on the outer edge, it also has four Hebrew letters, YHVH. It's like Yad He Vav He, the unpronounceable name of God, so to speak. They're inscribed on the wheel's face. There's also letters Torah, Tora, on this wheel. And that's thought to be a version of the word Torah, meaning law or tarot. So this card talks about a lot of you wanting to know what the tarot can give you, what it can offer you, what it can teach you. Some of you are definitely using the tarot in your everyday life. This card indicates good luck or being lucky, or it's also an indicator of luck for your destiny. It is a major arcana. It is a signifier of change, because there's always the option or the availability of change, or to make changes. So this card today, so far that we know, is talking about luck. It's talking about tarot. It's talking about change. It's talking about behaviors, boundaries, respect, not judging, All that is for today. It also can talk about big changes are coming. So for a lot of you who are stuck in a standstill kind of position, who are waiting to see what's coming next or waiting to see what you should be doing next, this card is telling you there are big changes coming. And the good news is, because this is a lucky card, because this is a card of yes for your answers today, because this is a card that talks about changes that will be for your greater good. Changes that will be for your greater good. Now, sometimes we don't want our greater good. Sometimes we want what's not good for us because we get caught and stuck in those toxic situations. But this card indicates that if you don't step up today, make good choices, make good decisions, the universe is going to make that happen one way or the other. It might get a little uncomfortable, but either way, final outcome is for your greater good. Remember, not all changes are easy. Even if it's going to lead to your destiny. As a matter of fact, the closer you're getting to where you should be, the harder it gets. The more uncomfortable it'll get. Yeah, for sure. Now, for a lot of you, again, the card does talk about change, but however, it does mean that something just keeps happening for some of you. For some of you, it means you keep just doing that same routine over and over again. Some of you may have OCD. You can't get out of this cycle. Some of you may be involved in domestic violence. Anything that has a cycle. Some of you may be getting ready to ovulate and have children. So this is about a cycle. For some of you, this card will feel as if something is inevitable. Like a change is inevitable. But you must remember, the last message for this card for today, for all of you who are led to this channel, talks about nothing lasts forever. Just remember that. Nothing lasts forever. Now, the next card that we have up for today is going to be for air signs. So air signs, your card today is in fact the Two of Cups. Now with the Two of Cups, excuse me. Oh, these allergies. The Two of Cups meaning is also talking about, it refers to being quiet. It refers to being kind of positive. It talks about, well, it's a very auspicious card. And in the tarot, for relationships, whether it be romantic, business, or otherwise, it suggests that a new partnership is in the works. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A new partnership is in the works. And it will be created with balance, respect, and honor. This is something maybe a lot of air signs haven't had in their past relationships. This is something air signs need to experience, need to go through. Okay, fire signs. Fire signs, your card is in fact the Emperor. All right, so we know that the Emperor is somebody who is knowing what direction they want to go into, knowing the decisions pretty much that they want to make, knowing how things work, so to speak. Somebody who can be very much in control, maybe owns their own business, maybe is in a take charge position. This person may also come from wealth. This person has a lot of stability and confidence. This could be male or female. This could be someone's father, brother, husband, partner, boss, supervisor, lead person. But for some of you, the basic thing about this card, and when we talk about the throne and the ram's head, so to speak, that's on his head, like the antlers, or sometimes, the eagle orb that's in there, or scepter. But the Emperor also stands for Aries, the ram. This is pretty much this this guy here. You see how his feet are flat? His feet are flat because he's not moving right now. He's very comfortable where he's at. He's got a solid foundation under him. This card also can talk about or represent an older man who's very good in business, usually very financially comfortable or wealthy, but he's a very solid and stable man, like I said. Now, the Emperor also he's depicted by Zeus, right? It's funny how through the course of your situation or through the course of your life, you've gained valuable wisdom, such as the Emperor. It's also talking about maybe some of you need to finally stand up and use this wisdom that's been embedded in you. For some of you, your wisdom may come from a lot of experiences that you've been through. A lot of you can now offer guidance and advice to somebody who might benefit from that. For some of you, this person can be a bit arrogant, can be a bit overpowering, can speak a little bit harsh. This could be, again, a father, a brother, an uncle, some family member. But for some of you, when you're moving forward, this card indicates when you're moving towards your endeavors that this assertiveness and rationality will take you a long way. It's saying that when you have these judgments today, again, we are dealing with Friday, February 5th, but when you're dealing with something today, keep your poise about you. Conduct yourself in a very controlled manner. Let people see that you're not stressing, or you're not getting antsy, or you're not getting nervous. Let people see that you know what you're doing. You're in control. You're not hesitant, and you're not going to go in another direction. Now, for some of you, there's a lot of energy with this card. For some of you, it could feel as if somebody's lacking. They're lacking in some area because of the fact they may have too much control. Or somebody here needs for their relationship, organization, structure, in order to improve your situation. For some of you, somebody may be trying to take too much control from you. They're overpowering things. They're not giving you the fairness to make a decision or a choice. For a lot of you, when we talk about the Emperor card here with a love situation, the Emperor does give you life of security and money abundance. But you must follow the rules set by society and be devoted to your family. You're always going to be a little bit on the outer looking in while the Emperor is ruling your world. So remember, you're never going to be quite right there with this person. You're never going to have full control. All right, next card that comes up. Very interesting for today. Very interesting. Is going to be for water signs. Water signs, can you see that? You have the Five of Wands. So water signs with the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands can indicate gossip. It can also indicate somebody talking about something, spreading words, gossip. Again, gossip keeps coming up. With the Five of Wands, it can also talk about arguments, conflicts. There's disagreements going on today. It can also talk about or signify a struggle between more than two people. Also, somebody's blowing their temper. Somebody's losing control. Somebody is definitely, water signs, not acting right or calling somebody out of their name. Maybe becoming physical. Be careful for some water signs, because this minor arcana card can represent clashing of personalities, just not getting along with somebody right now. Egos are penned up, and energy and aggression, irritation, frustration, all of the above. For a lot of you, this is talking about you can't come to one thing. You can't all come to one agreement. You can't all make a decision together. You're not working well together. You're not respecting each other's opinions. For some of you, these Five of Wands, even though these wands get raised up, they're not striking anybody. However, they're not being used as a weapon, but they are arguing. So it's really weird with the Five of Wands here. As I look at them closer, they're just trying to say pretty much, no, don't listen to her. No, don't listen to him. No, don't listen to what they're telling you. It's somebody who's telling you not to listen to someone else. It's somebody who's not wanting you to know the truth about something, maybe. Or it's somebody trying to talk you out of going back to something toxic. So be careful with that. Earth signs, your card for today is in fact the Death card. Sorry, you guys, but it doesn't always mean somebody's dying. What it does mean is, again, there's change coming. Definitely change. It also talks about being positive. Definitely talks about that. So don't get scared. It doesn't always necessarily mean physical death. As a rule, I myself never like to predict or will predict death or the outcome of an illness or pregnancies. You're not supposed to do that. Anyway, that's unethical and irresponsible to do that. So the Death card itself, again, is the 13th, of course, trump of Major Arcana card in this traditional deck. However, it typically talks about the Grim Reaper. And it's interpreted as signifying major changes. Again, like the first card for air signs or for the room, major changes in a person's life. So you're going to experience, earth signs, some major changes coming up. Today it may begin. Choices will be made between these two. So you'll have a chance to make choices or decisions between these two doors, opportunities, choices, people. For a lot of you with the Death card, a lot of people fear this when you see it. Oh no, we got the Death card. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It is the most dreaded card, but it shouldn't be. This death symbolizes a level of permanence that many of us have a hard time dealing with. So again, you may be in a position that you don't want to be in, but you may be stuck there right now. It may feel quite permanent to you. For some of you, the death card, again, is really pushing to say there's a lot of major changes coming. You're not going to be able to prevent the inevitable. So I will tell you, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I think you got the best card for the day. I personally love the number 13 and love this card. And no, I'm not into demons and all that kind of stuff. I'm not into anything negative. But what I am trying to tell you is this will help you to cut out one of the things that is no longer working for you. This will also help you to be able to show your face, to pick your head up. This cloak will come off. You'll be proud of where you're going. Right now, this cloak is on because you're undecided about something. You're not sure what to do. But with this card, I promise it's going to be figured out very soon. So all this stress, all this frustration can be done. All right, you guys, look forward to seeing you. Look out, I'll be making videos for you today.